What's happening, troops? Welcome back to another video on the SharpDiv YouTube channel. I say another video, it's really just a video, isn't it? Because I've not been uploading too regularly. In fact, I did upload a podcast though yesterday or the day before whenever I decided to upload this video. And if you don't mind, check that one out. But as you can tell by the title, I'm here today to discuss and react to the news that has just come out from the PFA Player of the Year Awards. If you're wondering whose heads as well has been like sticking in the frame, it's these two guys. So if you don't know, if you've been living under a rock, every single year there is a PFA Awards show. Within this awards show, we have the Player of the Year, the Young Player of the Year, Goal of the Season, Manager of the Season, and all that good stuff. All the usual titles that you would expect an award to have. So the nominations for the Young Player of the Year, which is the award I'd like to speak about first, was Ryan Kent of Rangers, Jake Hastie of Motherwell, David Turnbull of Motherwell, and also Lewis Ferguson from Aberdeen. So the winner from this award was Ryan Kent, and rightfully so in my opinion, due to the format that these type of awards have. Let me know what you think in the comment section below as well. But hear me out first. Personally, I think that this award should be reformatted. I think that it should be awarded to almost the rookie of the season, a player that's playing his first senior season, and obviously then I would give the award to David Turnbull. But out of the four, and going by the guidelines that the PFA have given us, I think Ryan Kent is the best player out of the lot. Now, some Motherwell fans are outraged at this because of the stats that David Turnbull actually has, which are magnificent. For a 19-year-old, he is flying. He's absolutely flying. But stats can be blinding sometimes. And if you actually just watch the boy in the park, Ryan Kent, who was also up for the big award, is the rightful winner. Unfortunately, due to the circumstances, for a lot of fans, for a lot of young players breaking through, this is the situation. I mean, if you look down south, Raheem Sterling won the Young Player of the Year down there. Bernardo Silva, who's 24 years of age, was in it as well. I think it should be a rookie award. I think it should be given to a player that actually is just breaking out. Because Ryan Kent has been playing down the Championship, he's played in the Bundesliga, he's an established player in my opinion. I don't even think he's too arsed about winning that award. I think he would have wanted the big award. But as soon as he's in for two, Ryan Kent has got to win the Young Player of the Year award. He's got to. He's in it. He's the best out of the lot of them. Don't forget, people, these awards are actually voted for by the players. So this is the rest of the players that are looking at Ryan Kent and thinking he is the best young player that they've came up against this season. But it's definitely promising for the future. I think that the other three boys' names that are in it, obviously the other Rangers boy, Motherwell boy, he's still a Motherwell player. Turnbull and Lewis Ferguson as well. It's good that these young players are having breakout seasons and are actually having a chance. So even more so credit to Motherwell, who have two players in the Young Player of the Year award this season. And maybe next season Turnbull will get the award. Unless Dougie Imrie wins it, you know, because Dougie, unlucky this year, I think, not to get into any of the categories. My Player of the Year, definitely, is Dougie. He's had a marvellous season, if I don't say so myself. And I'm just gonna stop myself because I could speak about Dougie all fucking day. Nobody's gonna get this on this channel unless you watch the SPFL show. I hope you do. Moving on to goal of the season, it was given to Alfredo Morelos and his goal away to Aberdeen. I think it's an absolute marvellous goal. For me, I would have given the award to Oakley of Hamilton, who scored an audacious volley, and that strike for me was absolutely beautiful. But I'm really glad that Alfredo Morelos has picked up an award because obviously he was up for the big award, but we will get on to that and what my opinions are on that as well. Other goals that really stood out to me was Hamill's. You know, Hamill for St Mirren, who obviously made the switch back down south. His goal away to Hibs was an absolute screamer. It was from past the halfway line, done the goalie. He actually scored a belter as well at home to Hearts. He was unfortunate not to get the award, but Alfredo Morelos takes it, and I'm glad he did, to be honest. I'm glad he got the award. Don't really want to speak about the Manager of the Year award because, I mean, I think we've seen last season, Brendan Rodgers, although we all hate him, he won the treble, you know, and he never won it last season as well, so I think that award's a wee bit tainted, but let me know what you think in the comments section below. Moving on to the big one, the nominees for the Player of the Year. We've got 2 Celtic players and 2 Rangers players. There is Callum McGregor of Celtic, James Forrest of Celtic, Alfredo Morelos of Rangers, and Ryan Kent, who is also up for the Young Player of the Year award, makes it into that 4. The winner was actually James Forrest, and this really did shock me. I know that James Forrest has had one of his best seasons. One of his worst things about his game is that he wasn't really consistent, and I've heard a lot of Celtic fans quite frustrated about that. And I've also heard a lot of rumours and stuff coming out that players that have played with Forrest says he's their best player, but I think inconsistency was his biggest downfall this season. He's been really consistent, but I actually thought that the winner was going to be Callum McGregor. I knew that they wouldn't give it to Morelos. For me, Morelos is my winner. I think he's been the outstanding candidate. I think he's been the outstanding player in terms of impact and individual need for the player. I think when you take Alfredo Morelos out the Rangers team, until Steven Gerrard came up with a system that actually did work with him, but before that, he was so influential for the way that Rangers played. He was a key man, and Rangers couldn't really buy a win without Alfredo Morelos in the team. Disciplinary, I think, is let him down. Should it come into it? I don't know. You let me know in the comment section below, but I thought Callum McGregor would have picked up the award, but they've given it to James Forrest. Let me know what you think about that as well in the comment section below. Look, listen, I think that out the 4, I'd probably had Kent out of there and replaced him with James Tavernier, who's another great shout for Player of the Season, because look at the numbers that he's put up. And I know that a lot of people say, look at the amount of penalties he's scored, blah, 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 but he's also top of the assist charts, you know, and that's the only thing that people were kind of claiming Callum McGregor to have over the other players in the draw, which is funny because obviously Tav is way beyond him in that respect. But you couldn't really argue with it being given to the other team. But I thought just personally that Morelos should have picked it up. And obviously I'm a Rangers fan, so I might be looking at that from a biased point of view. But honestly, I don't think I'm being biased when I say that I think he should have got the award. But obviously they gave it to James Forrest. And I was, as I've said before, I was really surprised at that. But I thought I would just come on here, show face a wee bit, had a wee spare bit of time, so I thought, why not make a video? It was a topic that I would have liked to have discussed. Already kind of spoke about it a wee bit on the SPFL show as well, but I thought I would make my opinions clear on here and possibly start a wee discussion in the comment section below. So get involved down there, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. I'll try and not leave it too long this time. Catches, I'm out. All my weakness keep on lingering.